Last time on Dragon Ball Z, Gohan and the Z Fighters trained to prepare themselves for the Saiyan arrival. Once the aliens arrived, a great battle ensued, in which many lives were lost. On the hero side, Tenshinhan, Chaozu, Yamcha, and even Krillin perished, while on the Saiyan side only lost Nappa. Goku confronted his son and lost in combat. Vegeta escaped, leaving Gohan and Piccolo as the only two Z Fighters left. Now, with knowledge of where the Saiyans might go next, the two fighters prepare for their final battle. Gohan and Piccolo set out to collect the Earth's Dragon Balls to revive the Z Fighters and get their help. Thank you to Bulma, the process is relatively easy. However, just when they were about to call Shenlong, a voice sounds inside of Gohan's head. Kaio-sama, the Lord of Worlds, tells Gohan that Krillin and the rest are with him, training, and aren't ready just yet to return. Yamcha intervenes and asks what their plan is. Then, they explain that there is a Namekian ship they will take to Namek, the place they suspect the Saiyans will arrive next. Gohan insists to try to bring back his father. Yamcha thinks that's a great idea, and he wants to come back along with them. Krillin and the others argue that they want to return too, but Yamcha admits that he's already as strong as he's going to get. So, he tells Tenshinhan and Krillin that they should stay and train more. Chaozu too, of course. They agree, and Yamcha is revived with the Dragon Balls, ready to accompany Piccolo, Gohan, and Bulma. So, the Z Fighters in the other world train to get stronger. Chaozu is far behind the other two, but develops his psychic skills instead. Krillin and Tenshinhan struggle to learn the Kaioken. Before parting to Namek, Gohan pays a visit to his mother. She looks much older than she is, due to all the stress. She doesn't recognize her boy until he introduces himself. They hug and cry. Chi-Chi begs Gohan to stay, but he tells his mom that he has to go and attempt to bring back his father. She reluctantly agrees. With the help of Mr. Popo and Kami, they get the Namekian ship from Yatsubi Heights and blast off into space. Meanwhile, Goku and Vegeta are on a distant planet, regaining their power slowly in healing tanks. The two overhear that Frieza is on planet Namek. Vegeta tells Goku that they are leaving for Namek soon, but Goku is reluctant. Some of Frieza's soldiers realize that Frieza has ordered Goku and Vegeta's execution, and so Goku agrees to travel to Namek in order to avoid conflict with the soldiers. Frieza is already on Namek, collecting the Dragon Balls alongside Zarbon and Dodoria. Once the Z Fighters arrive, Piccolo orders Bulma to hide in a nearby cave, trying to also hide their spaceship. Some Frieza goons appear and attempt to destroy the ship. Gohan easily deflects an attack by rushing into it. This, however, alerts nearby scouters, including Frieza's. This quick jump in power has him worried, but he continues to search for the Dragon Balls. He also decides to call down the Ginyu Force, just in case. Vegeta and Goku also look for the Dragon Balls. Goku's still under the impression that they will revive Raditz. They separate in order to go and find two separate Dragon Balls. Vegeta heads towards Grand Elder Guru's house, while Goku heads towards the village. Gohan and Piccolo search for Goku's power, when they realize there's a much bigger power source nearby. They find Frieza threatening a village, when they get their scouters destroyed by a Namekian. Gohan sprints into action, deflecting a blast from Dodoria back at him, causing a good amount of damage. Piccolo joins in, and a battle ensues. Zarbon and Dodoria battle against the two while Frieza leaves, telling them not to forget the Dragon Balls. Zarbon and Dodoria realize that the two are trying to protect the villagers, so they begin to attack them. Gohan grabs onto one, and Piccolo distracts them with a blast. The three escape just in time. Zarbon attempts to follow them, while Dodoria continues to try to get the Dragon Ball. Goku senses his son and Piccolo, but quickly loses them as they hide their ki while escaping. He instead continues on his mission and arrives on the same village that Dodoria is at. Dodoria laughs at Goku, telling him that he just saw a runt similar to him. Goku's ready to battle, realizing that Gohan is in fact on Namek. "I will avenge Raditz," Goku exclaims to Dodoria. The residents on this village tell them that they will give him the Dragon Ball if they leave. Goku says, "Don't worry, it'll only take a second." Then he punches Dodoria across the water to get him away from the village. Dodoria tries to explain that Frieza has always hated the Saiyans, and he was the one that destroyed planet Vegeta. Goku doesn't care, however, and he kills Dodoria. Goku then returns and gets the Dragon Ball from the villagers. He questions them about a young man and a fighter Namekian. They tell him that they flew away. He is now sure that they're here. He smirks. It is revealed that the Namekian Gohan saved is named Dende, the two-luz Zarbon, who is encountered by Vegeta. Vegeta and Zarbon battle, while Piccolo and Gohan see that Vegeta seems stronger than before. They overhear that Frieza is trying to get the Dragon Balls to gain immortality, and Vegeta wants them for this too. Zarbon asks, "What about your other Saiyan friend, Kakarot? Once I'm immortal, I'll keep him around," though he thinks we're trying to get the Dragon Balls to revive his loser brother. Gohan was very upset at this. It seems like his father was only trying to revive his lost brother, but him and Piccolo had to quickly move. They also take the young Namekian, Dende. Yamcha had stayed behind with Bulma, and it seems like their old romance has started up again. The other fighters soon arrive and introduce Dende. He wants to help get rid of the evil attacking their planet. A huge surge of power is felt, it being Zarbon powering up into his ugly form. Vegeta kills him easily, explaining that the Saiyans get stronger after near-death experiences. Goku now has one of the Dragon Balls. Frieza has 4. Vegeta is on his way to get one. The Sea Fighters decide to get moving, so they head towards the last village not yet raided by the others. Goku is headed that way too. Once they arrive at the village, they see that Goku is already interrogating one of the Namekians. Gohan begins to charge up a Kamehameha and fired at him, and Goku turns back and smirks. He explained that he's just trying to bring back Raditz, and he doesn't want to hurt anybody. Yamcha screams at Goku, asking why he did what he did. Yamcha begins a small battle against Goku while Gohan takes the Dragon Ball away. Once Gohan escapes, Yamcha uses the Taioken, or the solar flare, to escape. Goku searches for their ki, while Piccolo watches him from afar. Everyone is hiding their power level, but Goku is about to find Gohan behind a corner. Suddenly, 5 ships crash not too far. Goku's upset at this and begins to fly towards them. The Sea Fighters wonder what that was about. Dende directs them towards Grand Elder's house. The fighters fly, but then realize that Vegeta is already there. Dende wants to help Guru, but Nail shows up and battles with Vegeta. Vegeta has the upper hand, and Piccolo joins in the battle. Vegeta is getting pushed back quite a bit when 5 people suddenly arrive at their location. Vegeta curses at everything and tells the Sea Fighters that it's their fault that Frieza will now own the entire universe. Of course, the 5 characters are the Ginyu Tokusentai. Burger quickly steals 2 of the Dragon Balls on the scene. Ginyu flies away and takes them to Frieza. Grand Elder tells Nail to lead them away from him. The fighters fly a bit further away. The Ginyu Force decide in rock, paper, scissors who will fight first. But in the middle of it, Nail begins to attack, and the others join. Vegeta battles Jais and Burger, Gohan and Piccolo battle Recoome, and Yamcha battles Goldo. Vegeta begins to get overpowered by the duo when Kakarot shows up. The two battle Jais and Burger. Gohan and Piccolo finish off Recoome, but Yamcha is having trouble with Goldo. This is when Goku steps in and slams Goldo's face against the ground, defeating him. Vegeta doesn't want to work with the Sea Fighters, but he needs to get the Dragon Balls back. Kakarot is distant from Gohan and the rest, but tells them that he's only with them for now. Yamcha and Piccolo are especially aggressive about fighting alongside them, but Nail and Gohan insist that they don't have much of a choice. Nail stays back to take care of Guru, while everybody else heads out to Frieza's ship. Frieza and Ginyu are trying to figure out how to summon the dragon. The gang hide their power level as they try to run towards Frieza's ship. However, Ginyu begins to fly back towards Goro's place and asks for the password. He passes by the group and they realize what's going on. Vegeta and Yamcha go after Ginyu, while Piccolo, Gohan, and Kakarot go after Frieza. No time to lose, Vegeta and Yamcha fight Ginyu before he arrives at Guru's place. He's clearly losing, so he uses his body change move on Vegeta. Yamcha continues to fight, as Vegeta on Ginyu's body tells him that he needs to stop being a weakling and fight on. Yamcha is getting pushed back by Ginyu, but he uses the Taioken once again to blind for a second. Then he finishes him off with a Sokidan. Ginyu once again tries to switch bodies, this time with Yamcha, but Vegeta jumps in front and gets his body back. Vegeta finally blasting off and killing him. Vegeta gives Yamcha a slight compliment, telling him that he did good. He tells him that he needs healing. Dende, who had stayed back at Guru's place, comes out. In this story, he has no reluctance in healing Vegeta, as Dende didn't know that Vegeta killed any Namekians. Vegeta is significantly stronger now. Yamcha tells Dende that he might need him soon, so they take him to Frieza's ship too. Meanwhile, Goku, Piccolo, and Gohan arrive to battle Frieza. Frieza is surprised that Kakarot's still alive and wonders if Vegeta is too. He smirks and admits that they are all very powerful to have defeated the Ginyu Force, Zarbon, and Dodoria, so he decides to take on his second form right away, with Goku and Piccolo taking him on at the same time. Goku says that he appreciates the way Piccolo has been taking care of Gohan, but Piccolo ignores him. Goku and Piccolo move out of the way, and Gohan fires off a blast against Frieza. This prompts him to reevaluate his odds and transforms once again. Yamcha, Vegeta, and Dende steal the Dragon Balls from inside the ship and take them far away, summoning Purunga. The sky turns dark, to which Frieza says that they have been fighting for so long that it's turned into night. Goku giggles at this a little. Frieza begins to fire death beams at him in response. Gohan acts quickly by taking Frieza's tail and launching him off against the water. This takes out Frieza from the fight for a little bit. Gohan notes at Piccolo and Goku, and they all know what Yamcha and Vegeta have done. Goku, without warning, shoots off after an unknown target. Vegeta and Yamcha are arguing over a wish, but Dende takes the first one he hears in full, and decides to revive Krillin and bring him down, meaning 2 wishes are out of the way. Remember, in this timeline Krillin is very, very strong, and has been training with Kaio-sama to learn the Kaioken and the Genki-Dama. So Krillin is brought back. Tenshinhan is kind of upset that he wasn't revived, but supports Krillin. Krillin is now on Namek, not far from where the dragon was summoned, so he finds Yamcha and Vegeta pretty soon. He's ready to fight Vegeta when a loud boom sounds. Krillin looks next to him and sees Yamcha dead on the floor. Frieza had arrived and shot him down. He's very upset. He's about to ask for immortality when the Dragon Balls are turned into stone. Gohan and the others arrive soon after, and the battle continues. Frieza is confused on what just happened, and so is everybody else. Goku's nowhere to be seen, but soon rushes back. Everybody wonders what happened to the Dragon Balls, when Goku says, if the Dragon Balls work anything like the ones on Earth do, then killing Namek's quote-unquote Kami has destroyed any chance for Frieza to get his wish. As it turns out, Goku killed Nail and Guru. Everybody thinks that Goku's insane, and Dende cries. Krillin joins in the fight with a Kaioken ×4. Gohan is enraged at Yamcha's death, and he joins in the battle as well. Vegeta yells about turning into a Super Saiyan or something like that. Piccolo takes over the fight for a little bit, and Krillin explains to Gohan that he has a new technique to defeat Frieza, but he will need some time. Frieza throws Piccolo at Krillin and begins to transform one last time. Goku and Vegeta team up to fight this time, but they aren't doing very well. Krillin starts to create a Genki-Dama from every planet nearby, and Piccolo and Gohan stand back to protect him. Vegeta and Goku use the Gala Gun and the Kamehameha respectively to land a massive blow on Frieza. Frieza realizes finally what Krillin is doing, as the Spirit Bomb is gigantic above him. So he rushes to attack him, but Vegeta jumps in front of him, getting impaled by a beam. Vegeta says he didn't do it for Krillin, just to kill Frieza. He yells at Dende for help, who begins to run towards him, but is also killed by Frieza. Vegeta dies, telling Goku that it was up to him now to keep the Saiyan spirit alive. Frieza created a death ball in an attempt to stop Krillin and throws it down on the planet. Now there's only a few minutes until planet blows up. As Frieza is about to throw another ball of ki at Goku, Krillin launches the Genki-Dama at Frieza, who attempts to catch it, but is overpowered easily. Finally, it seems it's over. Goku goes up to his son and tells him how proud he is of him, and he's sorry about everything that happened. Gohan kinda nods at him, but has a tear in his eye. Krillin's worn out, but he laughs loudly, and Piccolo puts a hand on Gohan's head and smiles. Suddenly, another boom is heard, and the death beam goes through Piccolo's chest. Both Goku and Gohan catch him in his arms. Another boom, Krillin's on the ground. Piccolo and Krillin are badly hurt, but not dead just yet. Frieza begins to talk, but Goku and Gohan both screaming in anger. Thunder sounds off in the distance. Both turn into Super Saiyans. Gohan steps forward, telling Frieza that he'll never forgive him to what he did to Yamcha. Vegeta, Piccolo, Dende, Krillin, all the Namekians, the Saiyans. Goku begins to charge up a Kamehameha wave, and Gohan does the same. They fired it at the same time, blasting off Frieza. The battle commences, with Frieza being overwhelmed by his power. Even at a 100%, he stands no chance. Meanwhile, in the other world, Kaio-sama communicates with Krillin, Gohan, and Goku, telling him that they have gathered the Dragon Balls on Earth. He needs Krillin to get Bulma and get ready for everybody to get returned to Earth. Krillin takes Piccolo's unconscious body and finds Bulma in a cave, then explains everything to her. Yamcha, Dende, and Vegeta are all brought back to life, as Kami wishes on Shenlong for everybody that was killed by Frieza to be brought back. Sadly, neither Guru nor Nail are brought back, since they were killed by Goku and not Frieza or his men. Frieza, now at 100% power, begins to fight off Gohan, who is really tired and hurt from his battle. However, Goku is much more up to par. The two fire a dual Kamehameha once again at Frieza, who is barely able to tank it. Goku, as he fires off the Kamehameha, tells Gohan to get out of there, that he's sorry for everything that happened and that he wishes he could change things. Gohan says that he wishes Goku would have been a better father to him, but he doesn't hate him. Gohan says that now it is his battle. The two continue to fight, and everyone on Namek is being brought back to Earth, thanks to Kami's wish. When on Earth, Krillin and Piccolo ask where Gohan and Goku are. They realize that they have chosen to die in battle against Frieza. Back on Namek, Goku flies above Frieza, while Gohan stands below. Frieza's cornered, with nowhere to run. Both Goku and Gohan fire one final blast at Frieza. He's destroyed instantly. Gohan's bleeding out. Seems like he's going to die. He tells his father that he forgives him for everything that's happened, and he is happy that they can both spend some time together. He says this as Namek blows up. And that is how we end this two-part series of What If Goku Joined Raditz. But that's not the end of the What If saga. We have much more to come. But comment down below what if scenarios you want me to go over. This was very fun to make and very depressing at times. That was a very bleak ending. But it seemed like one of the most logical conclusions to come to, as Gohan forgives his father and they both die at Planet Namek. In this reality, no, they don't escape on Ginyu ships. And even if the other warriors who would eventually get the Dragon Balls to revive Tien and Chaozu, if anything, Krillin would probably end up reviving Gohan after all, but not Goku. He wouldn't revive Goku. Not because he doesn't want to, but Goku would choose to stay dead. Vegeta would end up living on Earth, getting used to everything. Fighting spirit would be pretty much gone at this point, without anybody to rival him. Cell would never emerge because Goku's dead, and there's no reason for Dr. Gero to create the androids. And I really doubt that Majin Buu would end up on Earth, since there's not enough power there just yet, but that could be something to explore. But that's for another time. Maybe I'll continue this in a part 3, title it something else, but we'll see. Anyways guys, this has been Smugstick. Thanks for watching this very long video. Love you guys. Comment down below what kind of videos you want me to make, what if stories you want me to look at. This has been Smugstick, out.